Good morning, everyone. Good morning there. Anyway, today we're gonna start a new chapter, as I've said last week. And this chapter talks about actually, we have three topics: ratio, proportion, and then percentages. But today we're gonna study the first one, which is all about the ratio. Everyone, can you say it? Ratio. Ratio. Okay. What do you mean by ratio? You know pasatay, right? What is it, pasatay? It's not. Okay. First, let's have this one. So a ratio is a comparison of two numbers. What? Hey, pasatay, it's that's one. Okay. But again, in English, we're dealing with ratio. And everyone, ratio is comparison of two numbers. What do you mean by comparison of two numbers? We need to compare two numbers or two variables. Okay. So you know what it means. Try to write it. Again, it's comparing the number or the ratio of one number to the other number. Okay? And it is written in three forms. Everyone, we have A is to B. This is also, how do you read this? A, everyone, A is to B. So again, we can write it in word form, in column form, and in fraction form. Okay. Anyway, so again, since ratio is ipasatay no tatatsuan, right? And fraction is setsuan. What we actually deal with if fraction should be written in simplest form, again, fraction pewa setsuan, right? And again, fraction should always be written in simplest form. Simplest form pewa lai setsuan yang tam. Same thing. Same thing in ratio. Ratio should also be written in simplest form. Simplest form pawalay, yang tam. Okay? So again, just like fraction, ratio should also be written in simplest form. Let's have an example for you to understand what ratio actually means. We're gonna have an example. Finish it, right? Oh, never mind. Okay, next. Okay, let's have this one. Never mind this one. Okay, let's have this one. Everyone, it says here that the ratio of boys and girls in the class is 12 is to 11. Again, what are the variables that we're talking about? Boys and girls, meaning we're dealing with the ratio of boys is to girls. And again, the ratio is 12 is to 11. That's why we write it here. What does it implies? It means that for every 12 boys in the class, there are 11 girls. So let's say, again, it says here for every 12 boys, there are 11 girls. So in the class, if there are 24 boys, how many are girls? Why is it 22? Again, okay, it says here for every 12 boys, there are 11 girls. So 24, if there are 24 boys, that is two sets of 12, meaning we're also going to have two sets of 11. Understand? So for every 12 boys, there are 11 girls. So since 24 has is two sets of 12, meaning we're also going to have two sets of 11. And 11 plus 11, that is equal to 22. Do you understand? So this is what ratio actually implies. Okay? You understand? That is what ratio is all about. Now, let's have another one. Let's say in the same big room. Okay? Big. Oh. Let's say in a big room, there are 55 girls in the room. So, how many boys were there? Huh? Huh? What is it?
Just
Pasangkit.
16
Huh?
16 เอ้ย
Huh? Oh, what's the answer? Anyone? If there are 55 girls in the room, how many are boys? 60. 60 ใช่ไหมครับ? Again, why is that? Again, 55 is how many sets of 11? There are 5 sets of 11, right? So again, since for every 11, there is 12, and there are 5 sets of 11 here, we're also going to have 5 sets of 12, which is we're dealing with the ratio of. Okay? So there will be 60 in total. Do you understand? เข้าใจไหมครับ? Let's have another one. Let's go back to the previous PowerPoint. Okay, let's have this one. Number 2. The ratio of length and width of this rectangle is 4:1, meaning for every 4 centimeter of the width, of the length, there is 1 centimeter of the width. Okay. Again, everyone, we're dealing with the ratio of the length and the width. It says the ratio is 4:1. We have 4:1. Okay. Let's say in the same, hey, let's say in the same, with the same ratio, and we have 32 centimeter of the length. What is the width? Everyone. Again, with the same ratio, 4:1, if there is 32 centimeters of the length, what is the width? Anyone? What is it? Answer is 8. Very good. Why? 32 is how many 4? Ani, how many 4? There's 8, right? Okay. Okay. So again, we're dealing with if there is 32, we're gonna have here. Do you understand? And again, try to simplify. 32 is to 8. อันนี้ยังต่ำเป็นอะไรครับ? ยังต่ำเป็นอะไร? 32 and 8. 4 is to 1. 4 and 1, right? Just like this one. ใช่ไหมครับ? Just like the given here, this will also be 4:1. Since again, ratio in simplest form will always be the same. Do you understand? Now let's say we have here 13 centimeters. Let's say we have 13 centimeters of the width. What is our length? What is the length? For everyone, there is 4. So for every 1 centimeter of the width, there is 4 centimeter of the length. If there are 13 centimeter of the width, how long is the length? Huh? The answer is ทำอะไรครับ52ภาษาอังกฤษ 50ทำไม52 Okay, do you understand the concept of ratio เข้าใจไหมครับ Okay, so again, that is what ratio is all about. Okay, so now again, as I've told you earlier, ratio should always be in simplest form. Simplest form แปลว่าอะไร set ส่วนอย่างต่ำใช่ไหมครับ Now let's say we have this given ratio. Can you tell me the simplest form? 8 over 24. What is the simplest form? Huh?
1:3.
Very good. The answer is 1:3 or 1 over. เป็นสัดส่วนอย่างต่ำไงครับ How about this one? 40 over 200. ไม่ได้
วันกับไฟวันแอนไฟ
1 and 5. ส่วนแปลว่า over. That is 1 over 5. How about 12 over 50? ไม่ใช่ส่วนอย่างต่ำครับ 12 over 50. ไม่ได้
2 over 25
Uh-huh. 2 over 25? Uh-huh.
6/25.
Okay, that is 6 over 25. หาร2ใช่ไหมครับ We can divide by 2. How about 20? Oh, wait. 27 over 18.
3 3/2.
Okay, correct. We have 3 over 2. And how about 27 over 9? Okay.
3 and 3 over 1 and 3
Huh? Oh, wait. Up. Everyone, what's the answer? แป๊บ 3 ไม่ได้ครับทำไม แป๊บ Again, ratio is comparison of two numbers. อันนี้เป็น A is to B ใช่ไหมครับ So if we wrote this one, this is 3 is to 1. ใช่ไหมครับ So if there is no 1, it is not ratio. Again, it needs to have 2 numbers. Do you understand? เข้าใจไหมครับ Hey, if we write 3, อันนี้ 3, อันนี้ ratio ไหมครับ 3 ratio ไหม No ทำไม ratio are always 2 numbers, 2 or more numbers. Okay? But if it's only 1 number, it's not a ratio. Because we are comparing 2 numbers. You understand? Good. How about this one? Oh, everyone, the ratio of a person's arm, any arm, check me up. Yeah, arm is 80 centimeters and his height, how tall is he? 2 meters. He's tall. Then, what is the ratio of that person's arm to his height? What's the answer? I'll give plus 1 point. Anyone? Ah. Huh? Try it on your notebook. I'll give plus 1 point. Someone can tell me. Try it. Uh, the ratio of a person's arm to his height is 80 centimeters to 2 meters. What's the answer? Anyone? Okay, let me write. Okay, let me show you this. Everyone, first look here, okay? This is centimeters, right? And the other one is meters. Tawagan, Mai? Mm. Ah. Ah. Then, the answer is
2/5.
very good. Like the, like the. Number 8. Okay. Shh. Everyone, everyone, remember, we can only write the ratio of a number if the units are the same. In this case, this is centimeters. This is meters. Tawaganไหมครับ? Which is greater than? Meters or centimeters? Meters. It's more than centimeter. Now, since this is meter and it's bigger than centimeter, we make this smaller. Let's turn meter into centimeter. 1 meter, how many centimeters? 100. So we're gonna have 2 times 100 centimeters. That would be 200 centimeters. ใช่ไหมครับ? เข้าใจไหมครับ? You understand? Now, remember, ratio are just numbers. Numbers แปลว่าอะไร only เลข หน่วยเป็นตัดครับ Yes. The units. Again, ratio are only numbers, meaning we don't need the units. So we're gonna cut. Once the units are the same, we are going to cancel the units. Okay? And so we're gonna have 80 is to or over 200. Set one yang tam? Huh? 2 over 5. So, we're dealing with the ratio of his arm and his height is 2 is to 5. Do you understand? Okay, everyone. Before we proceed to our lesson, I want you to copy this. Tukon. Before, because we're gonna answer this. Before that, I want you to copy this. Okay? The conversion. As you can see, there is any centimeter, any pen cm. Millimeters, mm. Okay? Meter is m, centimeter is cm. I want you to copy this because you're gonna use it for conversion. Sam natikap? Jot. Make sure you know the meaning of cm, mm, KLL, okay? MG, G. ฮะว้าวเก่งว่ะจริงๆมันมีเรื่องมาเอา SD แปลว่าอะไร SD อันตีมูนี่
พาแล้วมึงหน้าแตกเขาเนี่ย
Okay, finish. Make sure you know what MMMG. That one you write. อันนี้แปลว่าอะไรอ๋อแปลว่าอะไร See, you don't know because you didn't write it.
อึ้งดิน้ำลายไหลไอ้เหี้ย
For this one, ani pen liter is L, okay? Liter is L, milliliter is ml. Kiloliter is KL, and liters is just L. Very good. Idiot. Okay, let's have now some examples. Finish, right? Yang. Kilo แปลว่า 1,000. Okay? Kilo means 1,000. So kilolit is 1,000 lit. Okay, next. And make sure you add this one, okay? Foot to inches. 1 foot, 12 inches. Let's have now an example. Set ใช่ไหมครับ Finish. Oh, di ako may food na yun. Isip ka kanina. She just listened. Okay, everyone, let's have this one. Okay. Okay, before we proceed with your activity, let's say we have here the ratio is 3 centimeters to 12 meters. Can you please tell me the simplest form of the ratio? Anyone? เท่าไหร่ครับ? The ratio is 3 centimeters to 12 meters. So what is the simplest form of this given ratio? Ani cm. This is m. Which is bigger, cm or m? Meters, right? So let's make this smaller. 1 meters, how many? 1 meter, how many centimeters? 1 meter, how many centimeters? 100. So 12 times 100 centimeters. Panalay? Pans 2 centimeters. 1,200 centimeters. Up. What's the answer? The answer is 1 1 over 400, or 1 is to 400. Hey, next. Okay, let's say we have here the given ratio is 2 kilograms is to 15 grams. What is the simplest form of the given ratio? What is the simplest form of the given ratio? Anyone? Yes? Anyone? Yes. Oh. The answer is
400 over T.
very good. That's 400 over 3. Here is one sum. Summing up. It's 400 is to 3. Why? Everyone, this is kilogram and this is gram. Which is bigger, kilogram or gram? Kilogram. So we're gonna turn this into gram. Oh, 1 kilo? 1 gram. Summing up, 1,000 grams. So 2 times 1,000 grams, that would be 2,000 grams over 15 grams. And then again, since the given units are the same now, เป็นตัดก็ได้ใช่ไหมครับตัดเลย says yang tam, what is the simplest form? 2,000 over 15, that is 400 over 3. หาได้ใช่ไหมครับ Again, ratio are just numbers. We're not gonna deal with the units. How about this one? 7 feet to 70, 5 feet to 70 inches. ไม่ใช่1เป็นฟุตเป็นซองขวา feet ใช่อ๋ออ๋อ what's the answer? What's the answer? The answer is
6 over 7.
very good. The answer is okay. The answer. Okay, everyone. 1 foot, how many inches? This is 12 inches. Coming up. So we're gonna have 5 times 12 inches. We're gonna have 60 inches over 70 inches. And now, since the units are the same, we can now simplify. The answer is 6 over 7. Which is 6, 7. 6 over 7. Next. How about this one? What's the answer? 1 over 4. Both are grams, right? Any gram. So since the units are the same, we can just simplify it. Hey, everyone, you understand? Jing. Okay, answer this. Ah, Hok na diap, 2 minutes each. Nenon. Nenon. Of course. So we have the ratio of water in milk is 300 milliliters to 2 liters. I don't want 6 minutes, okay?
ลิตรมันก็ดูจะไม่ดูมันลิตรไหมมันก็1,300ไงเอ้ย3,000เลยเนี่ยนี่มันไม่ถูกจะทำถูกอะไรไป2,000ลำพันหนักแม่มา2,000เยี่ยมเอาก็2,000เนี่ยอันนี้มันเขียน2แก้วไม่หลอนกัญชาไม่หรออยากกันดี he can do it he got 4 you got 1 so don't help โอ้ยแม่โอ้ยเงียบก่อนตุ้มโอ้ยจะใส่กุศลกันเนี่ยอ้าวอันนี้ก็1 ลิตรเท่ากับ1มิลลิลิตรก็1วันไม่ใช่อะไรหลักการก็ถูกป่ะมองยังไงดูชิ้นด้วยเราควรจะทำให้มันเป็นเศษตัวเดียวกัน300 คูณ 1,000ถูกเล่นกว่ามันอาจจะไม่ต้องตัดเลยตัด
ครับที่ทุกคน ml แปลว่าอะไรมิลลิลิตร l แปลว่าft แปลว่า foot in แปลว่า inches mg แปลว่าโอเค magnesium ก็ได้ mg แปลว่า milligram ng แปลว่า grams that's why you get 4 only because of that บอกแล้ว
น้ำตาคาเบ้าเขารักเด็กนะ
everyone 1 minute ไม่ได้เหรอโอเค 3 minutes
ได้โอ้ยซ้ำลื่นปื้ดเลยลื่นปื้ดทำไงคนหนึ่งอ่ะทำใจแล้วไปต่อโอ้ยปัญหา
เกิดบ้านว้าว
มี
ไม่มีซื้อแล้ว
หายไปไหนวะ
ไม่มีไงไปOkay, still not finished? ไม่ใช่ magnesium ใช่ป่ะ mg magnesium ratio. Milligram nga eh. Weight. Look at weight. Eh,
Bulacan, boom boom bam bum bam bam bum 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 bum. Ui, chết.
Sure. IDL, PD กว่าเก่งกว่าใช่ไหมครับ PD แล้ว IDL เก่งกว่าใช่ไหมครับแล้วอันนี้หยามมีเชีย Okay, let's check. We don't have time anymore, everyone. Up. Who are not finished yet? Yang may set cup. Ooh. 1 minute. Ano? Oh, copy. That's why his score is one. Always copy. Think. Okay, everyone. We are now going to check. Salap sa mood cup. Everyone, exchange notebooks. And we are going to check it now. Finish copying your friend? Finish copying your friend? Oh, my child. Okay, let's have this one. Uh, let's answer number one, everyone. So the ratio of water in milk is 300 ml to 2 liters. So again, we're dealing with this ratio. The ratio of water is to milk. Now, as I've told you, ratio can be written in fraction form. So let's just write it in fraction form. And again, that is 300 milliliters to 2 liters. So this is ml. This is L or liters. 1 liters, how many milliliters? 1,000, right? So we're gonna have, again, 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters, right? So we're gonna have here 300 ml over 2,000 ml. And again, if the units are the same, we can now tatat. Okay? Since again, ratio are just numbers. Now, sa yang tam. 300 over 2,000. Oh, อันนี้ตัดได้ใช่ไหมครับ? So, the ratio of water to milk is 3:20. If you answer this, die. If you answer this,ก็ได้ Okay? ไม่ใช่ Only 1 point. อันนี้ได้ครับ อันนี้ได้ครับ Okay? Only one. Next. Next, everyone. The ratio of the length and width of a rectangle is 5 feet to 24 inches. Again, we're dealing with the ratio of the length and the width. So, let's write it into fraction form so it'll be easier. And that is 5 feet to 24 inches. Now, everyone, this is feet. This is inches. 1 foot, how many inches? 12, right? So we're going to have the foot will become 12 inches. So 5 times 12 inches, that would be 60 inches over 24 inches. อันนี้ตัดใช่ไหมครับ? Up. เสร็จสักวันยังตาม? Huh? 5:2, or meaning that the ratio of length to width is 5:2. 7. Okay, and the last one. The ratio of the weight of the pen and a book is 500 milligrams to 100 grams. Again, we're dealing with the weight of pen to the weight of book. Okay, let's make it simpler. Pen is to book, which is 500 milligrams to 100 grams. Which is bigger, grams or milligram? Which is bigger? Gram. Timing up. So since gram is bigger, we're gonna make it smaller, which is 1 gram is how many milligrams? 1,000. Tamay. Timing up. Wait, 1 gram is how many milligram? 1,000. So we're gonna have here 500 milligram to 100,000 milligram. And tat die. Okay, let's simplify. Tat 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 soon. That's one yang tam. Okay, very good. That is 1 over. So the ratio of pen to book is 1:200. Who got 3? Very good. 2. 1. 0. Hey, everyone, understand? I hope so. So next week we're gonna study proportion. Okay. I hope you understand. And in the exam you get 1 again. 1, 2, 3. Stand up. Bye. Pap.